Welcome to this episode of This Is My Offer, where we hear from partners how they're solving for key workflows on behalf of our customers in different domains. My name is Noor Hassan. I am the worldwide partner solutions architect with AWS for media and entertainment. I focus on enabling technical strategy and growth for broadcast and sports partners. I'm very excited to have Ateme with us today, a global leader in video compression and distribution solutions, where we hear about one of their flagship platforms, Titan. With that, I'm really thrilled to have Jules with me today. So, Jules, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about Ateme?
Yeah, hello, Noor. I'm Jules Mermet-Husson, Global Cloud Solution Architect working for Ateme. A few words about Ateme. So Ateme is a French company that proposes media and entertainment solutions for broadcasters, telecom operators, content providers, and so on.
That's awesome. Today we're going to talk about Titan Platform, and I think this is really timely as we hear more feedback from customers in the media and entertainment space regarding what they want to achieve, some of the challenges that they have. So, for example, we often hear from customers in this space that they want to be able to reduce the cost of production. Many customers have more content that they can produce, and so this is a big challenge for them. We also hear that our customers want to innovate and experiment quickly. And this is particularly important as they want to also go more global. Consumers are consuming content in various ways globally. And so our customers are looking for ways to regionalize, localize, and personalize. With that, obviously, they would want to look at solutions that offer flexibility and high performance. So, for example, in sports, having low latency solutions becomes really critical. With that, let's dive into one of Titan's superpowers, low latency streaming.
Yeah, I'm sure, Noor, you already experienced this issue when watching sporting events such as a soccer game. So you are on your phone and your neighbors are watching the exact same game on their TV. And then something happens during the game, so a goal, for example, and your neighbors cheer, but not you because
Hmm.
you see the action, but only 20 seconds later. And this is what we call the spoiler or the goal effect. And this is just a technological issue. So because there are two ways to broadcast content. So either you use broadcast protocols to watch on your TV, for example, and you will have around 5 seconds of latency. And alternatively, so you can stream over the internet, as you do, for example, when you watch the match on your cell phone. And in that case, so you will have around 20 to 30 seconds of latency by default. And this is what we see here on the demo on the left. So with the standard latency, you have 20 seconds of difference compared to real time. And to overcome this and offer you a better experience, the Titan solution, can stream in low latency. So as you can see on the right, we can lower the latency to less than 5 seconds. And this means that with the Titan solution, so enabling low latency, you can still watch your soccer game on your phone while not being spoiled by your neighbors because now you have the exact same latency at them. You are around the 5 seconds of latency. And so you can enjoy the game and cheer at the exact same time.
That is fantastic. Yes, I have been in that situation, and it's really painful to hear the neighbors cheer, and you're not really sure what happened, and you really want the team to win. So it's really awesome to see what the Titan platform is able to do with the latency aspect for streaming. So, Jules, let's talk a little bit about Titan as a platform. Can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. So at Ateme, we have three product lines. So we have the NIA product line. So it's for video streaming over the internet, content recording, monetization, and distribution. Then we have the
Hmm.
pilot product line. So it's for monitoring and orchestration of all our solution. And we have the Titan. And Titan is really at the heart of the Ateme offer because it provides so video compression and transcoding for live and for file.
Hmm.
It also enable a new and enhanced video experience, such as a VR, low latency, as we just saw during the demo, and also enhance video quality because we do our own implementation of the different codecs. And also one key thing is that we can deploy the Titan platform everywhere on AWS, and it is designed to be highly scalable.
That is absolutely key. And we often hear, from customers, like we said earlier, they want to have scalable solutions. They want to test in new markets. And so this is a really good tidbit. Now that we talked about the platform, can we dive a little bit deeper into the key workflows that Titan enables?
Yes, so Titan is covering a lot of different workflows. So starting from the contribution, as you can see on the left, so contribution is from where the content is produced to the content providers. And for that, so we need very high video quality. We need also to compress the video in order to be able to send this video to the cloud. And then we have on the right what we call the distribution. So this is basically when we are delivering the stream to the users. And here, so we have different options depending how we want to send those streams. So we have what we call the DTH and DTT. So this is for direct to home, direct to terrestrial. And in that case, so with the Titan solution, so we're offering cloud native applications to deploy a virtual agent in the cloud. And we do support the latest standards like ATSC3 in North America, TV 3.0 in Brazil, for example. And we have also some technologies to optimize the bandwidth used. Then what you can see at the top so is what we call OTT. So when we are delivering streams over the internet. And in that case, so the Titan platform is interacting with the NIA product line in order to stream the content on all devices with low latency, but also to have the ability to monetize the content with a targeted advertisement, for example. And the last workflow enabled by the Titan solution is VOD and file transcoding and processing. So VOD means video on demand. And for that, so we have a highly scalable and cost-effective application to transcode files and enable new workflows and devices like the Apple Vision Pro with the MVHEVC codec.
That's awesome. I love how you said head-end in the cloud. I used to work on a lot of head-end designs back in the day, and there's so much that goes into the design of a head-end, a lot of considerations, a lot of functional blocks, if you may. There's so many different processes that have to happen in order to shape the content to enable the distribution over the different platforms that you have described. So I know that there's so much going on under the hood with the Titan platform. Can we dive a little bit further and maybe uncover some of these functional blocks? Like, let's talk, for example, about some of the codecs and the formats that the Titan platform supports.
Sure. So when you have to configure the Titan platform, it's quite easy because it's following the different processing you want to apply to the video feed. So first you have the inputs. So this is the component to receive the input feed, so which can be compressed or uncompressed, and in various formats. So it can be SRT, RIST, JPEG XS, CR07, 08, 2110. We do support also all the different files format for file transcoding. So this is the component to receive the feed and the video. Then we have the transcoding part. So transcoding is where we define how the feed will be compressed and transcoded. This is where also we specify the resolution we want to use, the processing we want to apply to the feed, so the pre-processing, post-processing, and so on. So everything is done within the transcoding block. And then the final block we have, so is the output. So this is where we prepare so the output and how we want to send the feed, in what format, and how this feed will be distributed. So if it will be over the internet or for DTT, DTH distribution, and so on. So you have these three main function block, and this is what you need to configure in order to make the Titan platform work.
I really love the flexibility and the variability of the Titan offering. for a customer who is looking for a flexible solution that enables multiple workflows simultaneously. They can use the Titan platform and it can enable these workflows. And what I also like, you talked about the input side, right? Enabling things like SRT, JPEG access, and SMPTE 2110. And so for me, this is really important and key to hear about because that also means enabling hybrid environments. So having workloads that are on premises where, let's say, a broadcaster or a content provider has a 2110 facility and they want to contribute content to the cloud with the lowest latency, visually lossless codec like JPEG access, they can. But then also for customers who have more bandwidth and network constraints, they can leverage something like secure, reliable transport or SRT to do so. And for me, the flexibility starts from the source and then kind of all the way to the distribution. With that, in the beginning, we talked about some of the, let's say, voice of the customer, their aspiration challenges. Can we pivot a little bit back to it now that we've learned a little bit about the Ateme Titan platform? What are some of the key motives for customers to use Titan? Or said differently, what are some of the challenges that you're seeing Titan help solve for?
Yeah, so we are hearing the exact same thing that, as you from our customers. So our customers, they want to have a cost-effective solution, and also they want to buy future-proof and innovative solutions. So for the cost-effectiveness, so we are taking advantage of the cloud business model. So we are providing a scalable solution, and with our technologies, so we can reduce the footprint and the cost of our solutions while maintaining the same level of quality. And this is really key. And also, we do implement a lot of FinOps best practices regarding resource optimization and tagging to ensure that our customers, when they are running those workloads on the public clouds, they control their infrastructure costs. Um, and then, so I said that they want also to have future-proof and innovative solutions. So Ateme is really at the forefront of innovation because we're developing our codecs internally. So it means that it's allowing us to propose the next generation of codecs like AV1, VVC, but we are still also improving the existing one because many customers are running on MPEG-2, H.264 codecs. And so, for example, we launched our 7th generation of codec engine, and it offers 20% gain in efficiency compared to the previous version. So yeah, it means that even for our customers that are running H.264, so they can either lower the bit rate or increase the video quality, which is very interesting. And one key thing we released this year, so it's the support of Graviton. So now our customers, they are able to run video encoding on ARM instances. So it means that they are able to lower their costs, which is, again, linked to the cost effectiveness of our solution. And they can also achieve up to 60% in reduction in power consumption. So very interesting, and it is available with the Titan platform. And the last, but maybe one of the key elements for our customers is interoperability. Because we are evolving in a complex world, the media entertainment world, so we have complex workflows and so on. So we need to ensure that our solutions follow the standards, and this is what we do since the development, just to make sure that we're compatible with third parties. So like Amagi, for example, for the playout, or Ansys for the distribution. And we are partnering with many different actors in order to enable additional workloads for our customers.
That's very, very cool. I completely agree with you, especially on the last point relative to interoperability. We do hear that from customers as well. They want to be able to deploy solutions that have best of breed functions, let's say, or partners and vendors. And so the fact that you integrate with Amagi for Playout, Ansys, and I know many more, is actually really, really cool. When you were saying, tagging solutions and some of these best practices, that was music to my ears. as a solution architect, we're always looking how can solutions be optimized, and just thinking about the well architected framework, and tagging is absolutely one of the best practices that we recommend. Congratulations on the Graviton. That is
Yeah, thank you.
a fantastic release, of course, because with that, because you're reducing power, you're also reducing the carbon footprint
Yeah,
at scale. And so that's really, really awesome to hear that customers now have access to an encoding and transcoding platform that can meet 60% reduction in power. So congratulations on that. A natural question that comes then: how can customers reach out to Ateme and learn more about your solutions?
yeah. So our solutions, the Ateme solutions, are available on the AWS Marketplace and can be deployed directly in the customer account. But if the customer wants to have a more managed solution, so they can use our SaaS solution called Ateme Plus, which is running also on AWS. And you can check the Ateme website to see the latest white papers and so on, and also to contact us. And you can also retrieve in the description of this video all the link to our various social media in order to be up to date on our latest solutions and innovations.
That is fantastic. And with that, I want to thank you, Jules, for your time today and for
Thank you.
introducing us to Titan. And I want to thank our listeners and viewers for taking the time to watch this episode of This Is My Offer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Noor.